and the germs came early this year.
Sweet to his mouth. Wow, that was so good.
I'm sure that list will grow. So we're exactly 7 months out. That feels really good. Hello and happy Tuesday. What is it? It's the 3rd week of school, 2nd week of speech services, and the germs came early this year. I was supposed to vlog today and tomorrow, and I almost said, you know what? I'm staying home from work. I came home yesterday with a headache, stuffy nose, kind of like dry feeling throat, and then I was like, well, I'll just skip the vlog this week. But then I was like, I don't feel horrible. I just know that I need to rest because I start push-in centers tomorrow. And so I was like, I'm gonna stay home, but this is what's happening this week, and why not vlog it? Yesterday, Mark kind of feels a little bit of the same way. I actually need to go check on him because he's still in bed. But yesterday we ran to Sprouts. We got a bunch of, we got citrus for vitamin C, bunch of good veggies and produce, and made our very healing bone broth chicken soup. So I'm so excited that we have this in the fridge stocked up because I swear it's already made me feel 10 times better. So I'm about to eat that for lunch, early lunch, but I need protein. So I'm like, I need to eat this now. Slept in, obviously, since I didn't go to work. And now I'm eating soup. And I have a couple other things to do today, but I figured we would hang out and just basically lounge on the couch all day. Are you down? Maybe we'll fold some laundry. Maybe we'll watch some Harry Potter. Maybe we'll do a little wedding planning. I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna take it easy. I'm not putting on makeup. I'm staying in my kind of in my PJs, in lounge clothes, and we're just gonna chill. All right, cheers to that. Mark and I were just talking. We feel like, you know when you're congested and you just feel it in your head and it makes you kind of like woozy? We're feeling that right now. Overall, I feel better than I did yesterday, so that's a plus. I feel very rested, which is nice. But we decided we're gonna use the rest of our soup ingredients and make some more soup. So Mark has so kindly started the chicken because what we've been doing, this recipe, I found a recipe like a couple years ago on Pinterest when he was sick and I had a lot of vegetables in the fridge, and I was like, let me try and whip up a soup. And it was kind of like an everything but the kitchen sink scenario. And it was really, really good. The key is the spices, I've learned. So we have, over the last couple years, I've kind of perfected it, and I change it up. But this soup in particular has potatoes, which are chopped. They're right in front of me. Onion, and what we do is we saute the chopped onion with garlic, yeah. We saute that in the Instant Pot, then add chicken and some broth. We season it with ginger, sage, thyme, salt, pepper, a little bit of turmeric, and then on top, once the soup is done, we sprinkled it yesterday with fresh green onion that we have a plant for, and then cilantro, and it was amazing. So since we still have ingredients and we pretty much ate more than half of that soup, we're gonna make more to add to that tonight to have it more fresh and just to keep building the immunity up, because oh my gosh, I want to get back to work tomorrow in 95% health. I don't have to be 100. I would love to be. I think that's a great goal, actually. I'll just shoot for 100, but you know, for between 90 and 95, that's fine. But right now I'm feeling 85, which is good, because yesterday I was about 70 and I was I need to rest. You just need to rest. So we're doing good. So I'm just gonna work on the soup. Something fun that came in the mail a couple days ago, and I just put this on my hands. I love this stuff. This L'Occitane Supple Skin Oil. It's the almond. It's their Amande brand. We use the almond shower gel or shower oil. Both of us love it, and they have a couple different products in this line, but this one, I don't know if it's new or they just sent it as PR, but oh my gosh, I just want to leave it right here, so every time after I wash my hands I could put a little bit of that on to just give them a little hydration, you know. I might honestly leave it in the bathroom downstairs because I think that would be really nice. But I wanted to share that. Another thing I really want to share with you before I start on the soup, I got a postcard. I don't know if, I know Teacher Marilyn, you will see this video because you watch the vlogs and I really appreciate it. Thank you to you and Jennifer for supporting this channel. But you guys, I've talked about this before and it just warms my heart so much that like, you just look back at life and you're like, wow, full circle moments, because my preschool teacher and I still keep in touch. I'm a preschool speech therapist. Like, I have preschool families that I've gotten to keep in touch with. You know, one now, I've kept in touch with the family for like 6 years, and it's just so wonderful. And I hope that like I have that relationship with her when she's 34 and I'm older, and oh, I just love it. But yeah, Teacher Marilyn sent me another postcard. I've posted about this, I've shared about this in vlogs before, just that I think that's so sweet. So I always like to just say thank you on the vlog because it's just like our communication, but I also need to send her a thank you card or just some correspondence because it's so fun. You have like a pen pal. But yeah, I just love it. I love it. I love it. And also happy birthday, Teacher Marilyn, because I know you are celebrating at Disneyland on your birthday. But yeah, this is always so special to get in the mail. So gonna keep that out so I remember to write back to her. But let's make some soup. Oh my gosh, the soup turned out so good. We knew that it would, but I'm tired, so it's always a tricky thing to know if you're like feeling even better, but I'm pretty sure I'm back to like, what did I say was that earlier? 85, I would say. I'm at like an 88 to 90 right now. I mean, if we're judging off of like, you know, just like full energy and all of that. Oh, my hair is kind of dirty. I'm trying to go one more day without washing it. It's time for bed. I know today wasn't a whole lot because, well, we were just focusing on healing and resting, and I did a lot of that. Got a whole vlog ready to upload. So that's pretty cool. One thing I do every night before I fall asleep, like it's just kind of become a routine over the last few months. Well, yeah, probably since like January, is I read every single night fiction. And I've been reading a lot of Elin Hilderbrand. I got started with this little routine. I always loved to read as a kid, everything, but like as an adult, I finally got back into it. I would say I reread Harry Potter during COVID, and then that kind of got me more consistently reading again. But then doing it every night, it's become such a routine that like it helps me literally fall asleep. I was talking about how I just finished reading that Elin Hilderbrand book this morning, which I'm kind of like regretting now because now I don't know what to read tonight. I could go back and finish my reread of Onyx Storm, but I really like having those like really less intense books, like the Elin Hilderbrand books, rom-com kind of thing. Anyways, I like reading books like that before bed because then I'm not like super invested in turning, you know, the page to get to the next chapter or staying up super late to finish them. It just kind of lulls me to sleep, and I'm interested in the story enough to pick it up the next day, that kind of thing. So I need to find another book on my Kindle to read tonight, but I don't want to take too much time doing that. Anyways, all that to say, I'm going to bed. Journaling, reading, going to bed. And then we will get up tomorrow and go do the whole speech therapy thing and run centers, and I'm super excited for that. So yeah, we're doing Mr. Potato Head. Good morning. I sound gross. I'm really debating canceling my after school session today because I don't like, I feel bad going into a home and like sounding like this. So I think I feel better, but I think I'm gonna text the mom after just listening to myself talk. I'm like, yeah, no, I can't do that to them. I brought supplements to take at lunchtime too. All right, I have my little fisherman sandals on with these. These are new pants from Packed. I'm excited to, I've heard they get really comfy like throughout the day as you wear them. They feel a little tight right here, but I sized down because they said if you size up, they're just gonna be too long, but they have elastic on the back. So it's actually not like, doesn't feel too tight, but we'll see how it goes throughout the day. They're supposed to stretch anyways because they're cotton and they're organic, and I'm excited to wear them. So, all right, let's go have a good day, huh?
Do you want mouth or do you want ears?
Yeah.
We chose mouth. Wow, that was so good. Huh?
Do you have any games we can play while we... I'm afraid not, Sammy.
You're perfect. Just got home and it's so hot. It's so hot outside that we need to close like all the blinds and everything, and I was like, you know what that means? It means we're pretending that it's fall and we're cozy with Harry Potter projected, and I'm gonna do a little bit of wedding planning. I don't even know what's on the list, but I'm gonna start just kind of looking over the list and doing a few things. Okay, I wanted to give you a fun little, we could have a little wedding planning chat. This vlog is a little all over the place because yesterday just didn't start as planned. What I've been doing, I got super type A on myself. But I finally let the record show that on August 20th, she finally got organized. Thanks to ChatGPT. So Mark and I have had the wild decision, which I don't think is that wild. I genuinely don't. But we have made the decision to not have a wedding planner. I'm more of like the organizer, and then he's really good at like generating ideas, but then if I ask him to help me with certain tasks, he's on it. Like you guys, Mark got our venue. Let me just, he did the biggest job so far. So I'm doing a lot of the little odds and ends. I've shared this before, but my friends, some of my work girlfriends got me and Mark, are there dogs fighting out there? What the heck? They got us this wedding planning book, and I didn't realize because I didn't search far enough in, but it has a countdown calendar. Now that combined with ChatGPT, I asked it for a wedding timeline, and then I cross-referenced it with a couple of my friends that have gotten married recently. But also this has a timeline in it as well. I'll link it because I've gotten questions about it. So I've cross-referenced everything and based on what Mark and I want, and I'm sure I'll think of things like as we go, so I have a running list. But I sat down with the ChatGPT version of this countdown. About a month ago, not quite a month ago, we solidified the venue and date. And then there was a lot of back and forth with getting our save the dates printed. Apparently we should have sent those out last month, but we'll get them out this month. I got more than half of the addresses we need, and then Mark's getting the rest of the addresses for our save the dates and invitations. So that's really helpful. I went in from this month through the wedding month, and I didn't put them on actual dates on the calendar unless there's things I know I need to do by a certain date. But I have on like the little just margins here, the little running lists for every month. That is super helpful, so I could breathe. I mean, I was breathing. I didn't feel too stressed about it, but I feel way less stressed now because I can literally just keep it open to the month of August. I also have right behind all the calendars, there's a little just notes. And I think what I'm gonna do is just keep like running, like this will be my brain dump of all the things we need to do. So there's not too much on this list right now of all the things in my brain as far as what to do, but I'm sure that list will grow. I made this Excel sheet for basically like a DIY wedding. I had gone through ChatGPT, like give me a breakdown of everything I need to think of like for a backyard DIY wedding, because while our venue is like a backyard venue essentially, which I'm super grateful for, and it's the most meaningful place in the world to mark me, so it's just gonna be the most special thing. I'm so excited. But that means there's a lot of DIY. Fun fact, we had looked at an actual estate as a venue in Palm Springs, and we were considering it pretty heavily, and that was also going to be a DIY. So either way, I needed this breakdown of like table rentals, chairs, linens, plates, like, you know, china, I mean, yes, that's like the formal term, dinnerware, like all those things. I had it all itemized. I had it all pretty much calculated as far as how much it would cost. So we had our budget made through that. So that was really cool. And that was when we thought we could have more people. But then the venue that we ended up being able to do our wedding at, again, that came first for a lot of reasons. But it did come with a little bit of a guest count cut, and we had to just really be intentional with our guest list, which, you know, for Mark and me being who we are, it makes a lot of sense to have that kind of thought behind everything. Ultimately, I changed up some of the plans. So I have my same Excel spreadsheet, but I have it changed for guest count, and then I also have to now change over. I had looked at places for a backyard in my hometown at a family backyard, and now I have to look at different rental places. So I get to look at different rental places where we're actually gonna get married. Exciting, but then I also, like, you guys, Google, I've just gotten so good with Google because of work and like using Google spreadsheets. So I basically have one big spreadsheet that has all the tabs at the bottom. So we have the original wedding plan, the smaller version, and then like our guest list with addresses. Our guest list, actually, there's a big spreadsheet for guests in here, which is super, super helpful. So if you're having a micro wedding, there's a short list. If you're having a larger wedding, there's a long list. Whether they're a family of 4 or a family of 2, like you put each person on a line. And then in here, I just put like, you know, a grouping, because then I have to add their address in and everything like that. So I got some addresses. So yeah, I'm feeling very freaking productive. I really would love to figure out a catering situation, food situation. We have a couple really, really fun ideas, so I would love to get that figured out. So we're exactly 7 months out. That feels really good. I feel like as I'm getting things actually done, then I'm sharing them, because it's easier for me to not, almost like, not that I think that this has to be the way it is, but I don't want to share something and then have it completely change and be like, never mind, because I feel like that's just a lot of extra explaining to do. So as we get things booked, I'll share more ideas with you. But yeah, let's wind down together. I will just say goodnight now, and we'll just have a cozy little evening in, okay? But thank you for watching this vlog. Thank you for being here. And I'm really excited to see you in the next video. Oh, I shared the L'Occitane with you, right? L'Occitane. I'll link it. I'll link the almond goodies, just so if you're interested in those at all, you can find them quite easily, okay? All right, I think that's all I got for you for now. Yeah, sounds good. Okay, bye. I'm a double cleanse girly, so I just did my oil-based cleanser. This is Primally Pure. I'm gonna then, when I shower, I love using my Osea. That has been my duo, and oh my gosh, when I tell you it's the best duo ever. My face is so happy with it. I have something to show you really quick before I get in the shower. Also, you know, I love my serum, my scalp serum. This is the Actinaker Cold Process Stem Cell Scalp Serum. And this is the reason I have like all these lovely baby hairs, because I'm just having a lot of new hair growth, but I also feel like my hair, when I started using this, I had gone to get my hair cut like I think in January, and then like the next week I got this because I started working with Actinaker, and I was trying it out, and then 3 months later, something like that, I went to get my hair cut, and my lady, Misha, was like, oh my gosh, your hair, like where did that come from? It just like grew like a weed. So then she trimmed it. Then I went back in July and she's like, stop, your hair keeps growing. And I was like, I know, it's my Actinaker. So I do love that stuff. I've noticed Mark's hair because he also uses it. His hair has grown a lot quicker, it seems. But I just got this in the mail yesterday, I think. It is their shampoo and conditioner. So I was like, oh, I should totally try that in the shower tonight. It's so aesthetically pleasing. I love this like sky blue. It's definitely a trending color right now. So this is their Daily Hydrating Shampoo, which is kind of perfect. I had been on the hunt for a hydrating shampoo conditioner. Plus, I know that I love Actinaker. Oh, they have hyaluronic acid, frizz control, multi-layer hydration. Wait a second, that smells good. I'm sure the shampoo smells the same, but I have to smell both. I like it. It's very fresh. There's a floralness to it, but it's not like super floral either. It's weird. I mean, I like it. No, it's not a weird, bad weird. It's an I like it weird. They also sent this scalp serum, which you use on a clean, damp scalp and massage evenly. This would probably be something Mark would really be into also. Yay, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, and then they also sent a little hair towel, which is like the waffle. It doesn't seem as harsh as like the terry cloth, so I might try this. Yeah, all right. Time to shower.